Gamma dice.
Yeah, dice. Okay, we are live. How's it going, everybody?
So far, so good.
Things
Well.
are dicey, as we shall say.
Nicey dicey. So what?
But yeah, so we're back with Digitized Heroes this week. Last week we skipped Monster Hunters because everybody had a long couple days, weekend, whatever. People were busy, so we were just like, you know what, screw it, we're gonna do a movie night. But this week we're back with our main campaign. Last time we played with this campaign, you guys all went to sleep at Philip's house. There were rooms prepped for all of you to spend the night in.
Oh yeah.
DeLacy decided to have a little sleepover
threw
with
up.
Fox platonically.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Fox is not here today. August had to take the day off from our game this evening, but I hope they're having a chill evening. Past that, you guys were planning on potentially visiting the Questers Guild to find out more information on Doug's son, as well as potentially following up on a lead that Akemi had given Lakey about a ship that they could potentially hire. And I'm going to say that you guys
Allegedly.
are all starting to wake up. Who do you think would be the earliest riser?
Might be Morgan.
Okay.
Because of nerves, and then also Doug is used to waking up pretty early to open his coffee shop. So.
Okay. So you're probably awake before everybody else.
If not Morgan, definitely Saphira.
Okay. I'll say you guys are probably the earliest. Maybe Lakey after that, I would think, because Lakey's used to get up on a schedule for work, potentially. No?
Lakey just rolled an 18 for how well he slept, because there are no screaming children pounding at his door at the crack of stupid o'clock. So our favorite buddy man is, he do a snooze.
You know what? You know what? I'm sharing a bed with Fox. Let me see something. Hey, it's also 18.
What was that roll?
He's like, hey, I'm sharing a bed with this guy. Do I get pushed out of bed or am I sleeping good? And I rolled an 18.
Okay.
This guy.
So you stayed in the bed?
This guy.
I did not get pushed out and conk my head on the nightstand.
Yeah, Rachel is so used to like getting up and like having a regimented day that's gonna bleed into Saphira waking up at the crack of dawn, regardless of how she slept.
Okay. Well then, Morgan and Saphira, you guys are up first. Waking up out of your nice, comfy beds. Obviously, they're guest rooms. They're loosely furnished like you would a guest bedroom. They're not particularly decorated or anything, but they look nice enough. The beds are very comfortable. So I'll say that you guys had a good rest. If you have not refilled your AP and your HP, please do so. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Well, as a player myself, I know I'm probably not going to see anything, but Morgan's definitely going to check the player handbook to see if there are any new updates.
There's nothing.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Which is starting to feel uncomfortable, I would think.
Yeah, Saphira's doing the same. She's like, all right, system update. Here's her daily log of a system update, sending it to Caleb, hoping that eventually she'll get a response from him. But ultimately,
also journaling.
She's gonna look for a bathroom to try to like. She notices that like her tunic is dirty, so she's gonna be like, it's the only thing I have. Like, let's see if I can clean it at least a little bit and try to like make it not smell as bad, since it's literally the only clothes she has right now. So she's like in a bathroom, like scrubbing her clothes, trying to get them somewhat clean.
Okay.
Yeah, after checking the book, Morrigan's gonna pretty quickly leave her room and head out into the hallway, kind of waiting for someone else to wake up. But if it's gonna take an especially long amount of time, then she's going to explore to see if there's any kitchen with tea or coffee or something.
Give me a roll really quick.
Yeah. That's a 17.
You smell coffee downstairs.
Okay. That'll do. Marcus says quietly to Thrill. That'll do.
That'll do.
And follows the scent, assuming it doesn't lead her into a window or beside a window or anything.
No, you notice that most of the windows, the curtains are drawn. Like, it's not a big deal. You can't really... All of the windows that are, like, open to let light in are up high enough where nobody could really see in if anybody was walking around inside. So it's easy to see indoors, but it is a little bit dark. But yeah, you can follow the smell of coffee down to the kitchen. Where you see Alma and Philip both having cups of coffee.
Cool. Yeah, Morrigan's gonna give a little wave, still a little sleepy, but certainly awake. And is gonna look around to see if, gives a little good morning, and is gonna look for the source of coffee and any sort of mugs or anything.
You definitely
kind of
see
helping
that
herself.
There's a little bit of a setup on the counter where you can just pour yourself some coffee. The mug cupboard is open. You can do what you like with it. There's a little bowl with sugar cubes in it and a little tray with creamer and whatnot on the side.
Because he's rich.
Yeah, it's a nice enough set.
Yeah. Doug usually enjoys a cappuccino, but if he can't make it properly, I think Morgan's just gonna go for like a black cup of coffee instead, and kind of take a step or two towards Philip and Alma, trying to get a sense of like if they're already in the middle of a conversation and if it's too interrupting.
No, they're just kind of vibing. They're up early like you are. They're kind of coming to terms with being awake. Philip's hair looks probably the least brushed that you've ever seen it, including after the fight. Like, his hair just looks messed up. Like, he didn't even bother to look in a mirror before he came downstairs. He looks very groggy at the moment, and is just sipping coffee, trying to come to terms with being awake.
Hey, Philip? We were directed to, like, stay the night here and stuff. Was that your idea, or did it just happen? Because if it wasn't your idea, I'm sorry. And my whole party's here, just so you know.
I know. You're fine.
Okay.
We do this all the time. Don't worry about it. And just sip some more coffee.
Fair. Can I tell how much? Can I tell if there's any like cream added / how much? I'm just curious if he sweetens up his coffee or not.
I don't know that you would be able to tell on sugars, but I think you would tell that there's a little bit of cream in his coffee.
All right. Cute.
I think at this point, like, Saphira's gonna, like, make her way downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, when she comes in, you see the bandana that she was wearing, like, the night before is just around her neck. And her hair is, like, she tried her best. She's, like, finger combing it in the mirror.
Your hair is probably used to being really long, and now all of a sudden it's short, and you've gone to sleep with it for the first time, and yeah.
Yeah. You also notice that, like, she tried her best. Like, the tunic that she's wearing is completely untucked, and it has spots on it that are wet, that are smeared. She did her best. She looks awful, and she just like, morning. And she like walks over to the coffee and pours, and you just see her like picking sugar cubes, and you're like, is she gonna stop? And she keeps putting more in. She puts like 7 in, and she stirs it, and she sips it.
The look on Ama's face as you enter the room, looking as you do, makes her absolutely start snickering into her cup of coffee. Because she is your lady's maid and would absolutely know exactly how to fix it, and she doesn't have to anymore.
Yeah. So she sips it, she's like, and then she takes the cream and she like pours it in, and it's clearly too much. It's clearly too much. And she stirs it and she goes, and then she just sits down wherever she can sit, and she's just like, and just resigned to the fact that she's like, all right, this is how I'm making my coffee. I don't know if it tastes good or not. It clearly doesn't. It's far too sweet, but no, I've never made my own coffee before. So she just looks very pitiful. It's very pitiful right now.
Hey, Saf, do you like coffee? Or is this your first time trying it or what?
I've never had to make my own cup of coffee. So
here, we're gonna dump that, and I'm gonna make something better. Also, I have like another outfit if you wanna. I think we're about the same. I don't know. I don't have a good eye for this. We might be about the same size if you wanna try the other outfit I have on.
Thank you. That'd be much appreciated.
Yeah, why don't you go grab it? I'll make you something edible.
Thank you. She just like walks out. She has no idea where your room is. Like she just walks out. Like she doesn't know where you were staying. Like,
I mean, it's the same hallway. I think were we all in the same hallway?
Yeah, if you left the door open, you might be able to figure out.
Yeah, she's gonna like walk in and like figure out, like walk down the hallway and see that there's only a couple like doors open. So like she'll go to like the one that's not her door.
Yeah.
She came out of.
While you're changing, does anybody else want to wake up at this point?
I rolled a 14, so I can go next.
Okay. Briar, you
I
wake
am
up.
neither rested nor groggy, so
14's pretty good.
Well, yeah, I guess it is. Briar's going to emerge. What do you think? Did Bossa Nova crash in his room, or did he claim a fortress all his own?
I am so sorry. My ADHD took me to a
You're good.
different world. What did you say? I'm so sorry.
Did the little guy bunk with the big guy?
I would like to say so, yeah. Could be buddies.
Okay.
You need the buddy system. I don't think Boss would sleep alone.
Do you think Briar and Boss woke up at relatively the same time?
I would say for Lily piloting Boss, she is a tired, neurodivergent, ex-art student who is sleeping the hell in until she is disturbed. Or he is disturbed.
That is so valid. Ashley piloting Briar would be like, okay, I'm awake. I need to do a thing, or I'm just going to rot. So carefully, he gets up. He straightens out the clothing he's wearing because he slept in his clothes. Let's be real. And fluffs his hair kind of nonchalantly. The guy's disheveled. Who cares? It's morning. And he starts navigating, smells the coffee, follows his nose. probably passes Saphira. And
Most definitely, if you're like you see her walking in the hallway, it's just it. She's awake and not crying. It's literally.
hey, that's a small win, buddy. Like, morning, you good?
Morning. Maybe. We'll see how the day goes. She like is like
Baby
looking and she
steps?
tiny crawls.
It's still moving. I'm proud of you.
She clamped. Nope, she's not okay. You're proud of her. She's not
Oh,
okay
buddy.
right now. She looks. You say that, and she literally looks like she's on the verge of tears. Like eyes, like are about to cry, and she
Shit, I
just kind of.
broke her. Fuck.
Yep. She disappears into a room at that point.
Oh.
Okay. Starting the morning off great. Good job, Ashley. Continues onward to the kitchen. Kind of comes in, rubbing the back of his head. Please tell me there's coffee left.
You see him out like probably three or four thumbs, like just gesture to the coffee pot, like it's over there.
Yeah, I'm
two.
probably
I'll even
standing
take
by
two.
it, making coffee. Yeah.
And Briar sets to wait his turn.
How's boss doing with the?
No, you can come in. I'm just putting the cream and the sugar in here.
Oh, okay.
You want to see what Saphira tried to make?
I'm gonna guess
It is like beige. The color that is the color of this coffee.
I
It's
was
just like
picturing it like cream colored, like that much, like you
Right.
know, like just
It is-
barely
it is-
tinged.
very tiny. Just so much cream and so much sugar.
I don't think that's even coffee. That's like milk
No, it
with
isn't.
caffeine flavor.
No, yeah, she's not okay.
No, she's not. I think I made her cry on the way down here.
Well, why did you
So I'll
do
take
that?
mine black.
All right.
Tried to be encouraging and then just
You
apparently
gotta
my
be
bedside
careful
manner
about that
is
stuff. That you know, especially for people with like parental issues, it can be a lot. You know, if those are the kinds of things
yeah.
you've been kind of looking for your whole life, you know, just I know you mean well. Be careful.
How's boss doing with the whole waking up thing?
I think someone might need to wake him up.
Oh no!
Like
Brian
I
never
imagine,
has
like,
the heart to do it.
the blankets are not on right. They're like tangled in a limb, and they're also kind of look like they got like hit by a car where one arm's this way, spine's this way, but like mouth open, tongue out, snoring, just like out like a light. Probably needs someone to be like, hey, wakey, wakey, eggs and picky. And let's like, should I roll for him to wake up?
I was just checking because you had been in the room with Briar, who I assume moved around when he woke up.
Yeah, I would like to say boss is like a younger me where I was like impossible to get up unless like earthquake or noise, and Briar didn't make any noise.
Oh, we could just let him sleep if you want to sleep a little bit longer, or
I don't want him to sleep. I want him up. Briar, why did you have to be considerate? Wow. I think boss is eventually gonna wake up super groggy. And
Super froggy and groggy.
Froggy and groggy, and he's gonna like walk a little bit, the blanket's still kind of falling off him and like trailing across to the door, and he grabs his little like newspaper boy hat, and like puts it kind of like on crooked and it's like rubbing his eyes, trying to see straight, and is going to follow his nose where the coffee goes.
And I think that's when Lakey wakes up. The sun is shining. There's a gentle breeze wafting in through the window. He hears bird song. The sun is bright. The sky is blue. He is a traitor to the kingdom, and it's gonna be a great day.
I do want to remind you, because I'd forgot to do it the last time this happened. Lakey will experience the effects of Ren's delightful dream, or did last night.
Yeah. No.
So
it was.
Oh, is that something you're already accounting for? Okay.
It was absolutely just different ways of him scooping Hale off the stage and dunking on Galleon. It was chef's kiss.
So yeah. So in particular, you wake up feeling beloved and forget your grudges for the next week. I don't know exactly how you want to play that, but that's what the spell says it does.
Radiant. Like, this is like just a scooch below like Easter Bunny. Like, we're magical. It's great. And opens the door to find a tiny, groggy, scrungly guy just padding his way. Just kind of, good morning, boss. You look like you slept?
Boss is gonna perk up when he hears his name, and then is gonna like kind of blank slowly into consciousness because his body's on autopilot, and then he's gonna look down at his feet and see that, oh, frog feet still. I'm still frog version. And then looks back up at Lakey, just like so pitiful. Like, this child does not want to go to school today. And just kind of like nods and is like makes a little noise.
Boss, may I assist you to the kitchen?
Boss nods very sleepily and holds his hands for uppies.
Lakey, with the long practiced scoop of an eldest brother, hoists Boss into the air and gingerly carries him off to the kitchen.
Boss is very thrilled by this and immediately snuggles into Lakey's fur. Because Boss doesn't have any fur. He's just the dude. Like, his braids. Dude.
Lakey, as a parentified eldest child, absolutely does the keep the small child in gentle motion, but like unconsciously, because it's just what you do when you have a tiny, exhausted little being that you're carrying. And comes into the kitchen, spots Briar and goes, I think you forgot this.
I didn't have the heart to wake him.
Good news, he's still not awake.
You see Philip snort a little bit, like he's choked.
For everyone who is not boss, good morning.
Chorus of good mornings.
Yeah, good morning.
Morgan has been fixing coffee. Would you like one?
Nope, that's a 2. Lakey cannot help himself and goes, I didn't know it was broken. And then gets...
Oh my god!
I rolled a 19 on guessing how Lakey likes his coffee. So Morgan snort laughs at the dad joke and proceeds to make Lakey almost a perfect cup of coffee to his standards, whatever that means.
But we'll just go with mine. 2 milks, 2 sugars.
Cute.
A double.
Double.
Boss is smelling the coffee and suddenly just whips his head
Christ!
Like he very gently puts him down. Just kind of gives him one of those
It's
gentle
alive.
little toddler pushes towards the coffee.
Fox, holding his hat, like stumbles forward a little bit more awake, but just looking with like the biggest puppy eyes, wanting at Morgan to be like, coffee? Coffee?
Yeah, all right. Momentarily, Morgan considers handing Boss the sugary cream beverage that Saphira had made, because it actually seems like that might be to Boss's taste, but then,
Don't do it!
but then decides
Don't do it!
against it. Let me see if I... Alright, that's a 16, so maybe we'll say that Morrigan errs on the side of maybe like slightly too sweet, but still pretty good to Boss's palate. Hands Lakey their mug first once their hands are free, and then one down to Boss. And yeah.
Graciously accepts it without saying anything, and then puts it to his lips, sips it, has like a moment, a couple seconds of silence, nods, and then continues sipping.
The boss has blessed this house.
Lakey takes a sip and is immediately delighted by the fact that this is a perfect cup of coffee. And he just kind of toasts Morrigan and says, "Thank you. This is delicious."
Well, it better be good. It's what I do. Yeah, hold up a mug and a little yeah, I see you. Is Saphira taking a minute in the room?
Yes, she needs a moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
He about broke down in the hallway when someone told her that they were proud of her.
Right, of course.
How dare they?
How dare they? I was gonna ask, what
Yeah, I
outfit
should just...
will she find?
I have lost track of what outfit Morrigan has been in.
I know you had the super fancy dress that you got at a chemie shop.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the backlist. Gotcha. Wow,
Well,
wow.
all of Morrigan's outfits have to be backless.
Yes,
Yeah.
all of them have to be
Which conveniently and funnily does show Saphira's tattoos as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for this morning, Morrigan probably got back into her normal, less extravagant, vaguely gothy little two-piece thing that she would typically wear.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably the especially fancy one that's left. Which, yeah, in retrospect, might not be the best idea if we want her to not look super fancy.
But at least it's
Doug
clean.
realizes that and sets down the mug, and it's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna check on Saf real quick. Excuse me, guys, and is gonna follow the trail pack to her room, presuming that's where Saphira ended up.
Okay.
Yeah.
DeLacy, are you awake yet?
Let's find out. High, he's awake. Low, he's not. I have a 4. Absolutely not.
Okay.
It's
Those
the
spies are
bestest
on
nap he's ever had
out.
in his life.
Listen, this man is a cuddler and he has not had a cuddle buddy in many a year. He is sleeping in.
Very cute.
I have a funny idea.
Oh no.
Can wait. I think I want Boss to notice that DeLacy's not up yet, and
Oh
Lacey is
no.
at his door.
Another horror accusation.
It never ends.
Trust me,
It never
trust me on
ends.
this.
So, I'm so sorry. I was so mortified I missed what Boss is doing. Can you please repeat it?
Boss is knocking on DeLacy's door.
Are you knocking onto Lakey's door? Or are you knocking on Fox's door? Because he's in Fox's room.
Oh,
Oh, but if you're
Oh.
knocking on DeLacy's door, you get no
Nothing.
response
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Nothing.
yeah. Okay.
Silence.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh.
anybody knew that DeLacy went into Fox's
No,
room.
just Fox.
It was the middle of the night.
It was.
I'm not helping myself.
Yeah, if I guess he's knocking on DeLacy's door, and when DeLacy doesn't answer, Boss puts down the coffee and is just like, "Hey, hey,
What was that? I couldn't quite hear
banging
you.
on the
I'm
door.
sorry.
Banging on the door from the hallway.
Oh, okay.
yeah."
What do I hear that from down where I am?
I mean, you're just a couple doors away. I imagine if it was
Yeah.
really hard banging, you probably would.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
Do I play up the bit or do I not? Okay. So sorry. Collect myself. It's so funny.
Was it an even or odd number?
I didn't roll. I'm just executive decisioning this. So what Boss gets is DeLacy's voice from down the hall going, gotta channel in here. I'm like, dang it, I hear ya! And then Fox's door opens. What? And then
Boss
looks
just
up, seeing
looks
no one
down
at
the
Fox's
hall,
door.
and then picks the coffee back up and like waddles over, and it's
Don't
just
splash
like
it in his face.
he's got 2 cups of coffee. He's got his, and he goes, "Thought you might want some coffee," and holds up the spare coffee he found, not knowing it's the one that Saphira touched.
So, sight before Boss is a very bleary-eyed DeLacy because he was still dead asleep. Hair is askew. Like, it's been nice and slicked back this whole time, but it is down, it is fluffy, it is a mess. One ear is up, one ear is down. He had dressed down for bed, so he's in just his trousers, no spats on his feet, an unbuttoned dress shirt that was underneath his vest and jacket. And he's like, Boss. That's Boss in front of me. Morning, son. And he just like pinches the bridge of his nose, like trying to get the bleary out of his eyes.
I found an extra cup of coffee, and you and Fox can have it. And he holds up unknowingly the beige colored 7 cubes of sugar coffee.
So DeLacy would take it, and he'd actually smile, and he goes, Who knew that I primarily take cream in my coffee? This some sort of trap. I feel like this might be some sort of prank.
Morgan made it. Morgan made me a delicious one. See, and Fox holds up his mostly drank cup of coffee. Completely unaware, and also still like half asleep.
And DeLacy, it goes, well, I think you got a minute on Fox. He's still dead to the world at the moment. And he goes to take a sip of it. So he does like a very heavy cream in his coffee, not so much the sugar.
Mm-hmm.
7 cubes. 7 cubes of sugar is in that coffee.
Oh man, he's gonna
Oh,
think
no.
Morrigan made it. Oh.
I'm so sorry about this. I rolled for how good he could keep a straight face with all that sugar, and I rolled a 1. He finished his head and spits it out.
Boss's eyes get real big, and he just like holds the coffee with both of his hands, just like frozen.
He goes, I apologize. I was not ready for that degree of sweet. In his head, he's like, this has to be a joke. That's a very well executed prank. Morgan's getting back at me again. He thinks this is just revenge.
Fox, by the way,
I was worried
Learning
that
things.
starfished out on the bed behind you, fully out. You guys are talking at normal volume. He is not responding at all. They're snoring.
He goes, oh God, why is it always? And he's kind of like just pinching the bridge of his nose, holding the mug of coffee in one hand because to boss it's 2, but to him it's 1. And he's like, "Is everyone else down and awake already? Am I the last up? Well, last up."
Next to last.
Boss is so like not fully awake. 1, 2, so like freaked out by what just happened, and is still kind of frozen. His spare lemon falls out of his bag onto the floor, doesn't roll away. And he just goes, I'll meet you downstairs. Just waddles away and comes back, drops the lemon, and scurries off.
Was that always on you? I'm not even gonna question it. He's going to take a moment to tuck Fox back in, and then he's gonna leave the room. He doesn't so much follow the smell of like coffee as everyone else did. He follows the smell of everyone else.
Okay.
To where they all are.
Give me a roll real quick.
Oh no. Alright, so this has been either very, very good or very unkind. Let's see how it goes. That's a nat 20, baby!
Okay,
Oh.
Ooh.
as you approach the kitchen, you see Mina coming, and you know cats pretty well. You know
I would hope so.
when you have the vibe check mastered of when a cat is in a bad mood.
Oh.
She looks real
no.
grumpy.
Gets that coffee as far away from her as possible so she doesn't think that that's being held out for her. And, the ears go down a little in concern. And he goes, I gotta think of how he would say this. Miss Mina, you not sleep too good.
The response you get is not so much words as it is that cat grumble you get when they have food in their mouth and they don't want to let it go. It's that deep guttural, don't fucking talk to me, this is mine sound in the back of her throat as she kind of shoves her way into the kitchen and just stares at the coffee.
DeLacy's ears are just down, the tail is like so close to tuck, but he's like, alright, okay. And he's gonna follow after her into the kitchen, but just like giving her kind of like a wide berth. Like, okay, something's got this lady fucking mad, and I don't need to be in that smoke.
Okay, 1 second. Philip catches your look as you enter the kitchen and just like waves you down and just shakes his head like, don't worry about it. You see Amma kind of watching Mina, and as she watches Mina, she goes, Mina, don't do it. Mina, no. Don't. And Mina is slowly pushing a cup off of the counter.
Oh, no way.
Oh my god.
Just an empty cup.
Okay, that's better.
In the back of his head, DeLacy's like, hey, we all got hobbies, man.
Amma is gonna get up and like kind of usher Mina away from the coffee stand and her suspected victim to the fridge. And Amma goes, "Oh, by the way, something here for you," and pointing to DeLacy.
What?
She hands Mina a fish, just a slab of fish, and Mina immediately just starts chowing down, still making that cat grumbling sound. It is very clear that she is just not a morning person.
Oh my god, Mina is El Wee Wee. Awesome. So was Alma referring to the fish for Mina, or like because you said gestured to DeLacy as well,
I said that
or
there's something in here for you. It's like kind of like a fridge ice chest kind of thing going on. And they step away and close it so you can go look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look.
So there's not a ton in there,
Something
but I think you would immediately recognize a milk pitcher sitting on the shelf.
Thank you. Yeah, that's coming out. That's coming out with him. What do I have to roll to slyly dispose of this way too sweet coffee so as to not be seen doing it so I don't insult Morgan in my head?
I'm not there. I'm on the way to Saphira,
Morgan
so...
isn't there.
Oh, thank God. So
Actually,
so you see DeLacy take out the milk pitcher and looks at the mug, kind of looks at everybody else, and is like, "You didn't see a thing," and he's gonna pour it out into the sink. Y'all didn't see a thing.
didn't see nothing.
And he replaces the coffee with mostly milk and just the tiniest, not the tiniest, but like, it's a like 3/4 milk and 1/4 coffee ratio, if we're being honest with ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
No sugar whatsoever.
As you take a sip, you immediately know that this milk is super heckin' fresh.
Ooh. Immediately starts to purr. Loudly.
Philip does not make eye contact, but he does smile a little bit.
Oh my god. Does he get a milk mustache like cats do when they... I'm gonna say yes. Ironically enough, his usual mustache is white.
True.
From drinking this.
True. Morgan, how's it going with Saphira?
So I didn't quite catch, did Saphira kind of duck into just the nearest room available, whatever it was, or did she make it to...
She made it
Morgan's
to Morgan's. Like, she walked in and like realized that she had kind of walked into the right room because it was the only like other door that was kind of open at the time.
Sweet. All right, so she's gonna knock on the door gently, like a, hey, can I come in?
Yes. But you can tell like she'd been crying. Like her voice kind of cracks a little bit when she says yes. You could tell. Even when you walk in, eyes are puffy. She's like wiping her face, trying her best not to like show that she's just been bawling her eyes out for the last few minutes.
Yeah, even before opening the door, Morgan sighs a little to herself, and then is going to come on in, close the door behind her. So I realize you probably actually want to be in the outfit I'm wearing right now because it's a little less noticeable than the other one. And also I got you coffee. Hands it over, trying to keep a very casual tone, but depending on how perceptive Saphira is, can probably tell like Morgan's gaze is occasionally lingering a little longer than would be normal. Like Doug's concerned also.
Yeah. So she definitely takes the coffee and like sips it, and is, you can just tell like her whole body just relaxes because it is It is exactly how she would actually enjoy coffee. And it's just like, that's how it's made? Okay, cool. And it's just like very apprehensive because she's not sure what to say at this point. It's just like emotions are overwhelming and she's like processing. And it's just like all she needs is coffee and like a clean pair of clothes
Yeah. Yeah.
type of a situation. Like she's just like defeated at this point and she's just like she takes a moment and she's staring at the coffee and then she just looks up and sighs and then goes, I I've never had to really do anything for myself. Basic necessities like making a cup of coffee were always done for me. And I am not entirely sure how to human or elf just be without help. And that is overwhelming for me. And then, of course, having people I just met tell me that they're proud of me is. I don't think I've ever had anyone tell me that they were proud of me.
Yeah,
And I'm not
I
sure how to react.
mean, that's up to you, you know? If you realized you needed a moment to sort of, take it in, it's fine. That's normal. Um, what I kind of hope you get from it is maybe some kind of relief, a little bit of a weight lifted. I think would be ideal. I think that's probably what I did hear about this, by the way. That's probably what Brian meant for you. But feelings can't be right or wrong. The important thing is that you're accessing them. You know. Do you mind if
She's
I
just
ask
not
something that? Yeah. Do you mind if I ask something that might be kind of personal?
sure.
The hesitance makes Morrigan pause, rethinking if she really does want to ask after all. But decides to go on. So, when you're talking about not knowing how to do this regular, well, hold on, let me not say that in that way. When you talk about being sort of waited on and not having to do a lot of things like for yourself as much, that's Saphira, right? Or is that you outside too?
Oh no, that's more Saphira talking. Um, in real life, I was I lived a privileged life until it was cut away from me because I chose a different path in my personal life.
Good on you.
Uh, the majority of my family um, no longer talks to me in real world. The only one that does is Caleb. He's my cousin. He's the only one that I have any kind of communication with. So I learned, I adapted, but a lot of these feelings are Saphira's feelings rather than my own feelings. Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah, we kind of talked about this the other day, I think, about how I don't know, like, it wigs me. It's a thing that wigs me out in the whole game, really. How much each of these things kind of intertwine in your head. Uh, but yeah, I wanted to double check how much of this was like that the feelings of Saphira are so overwhelming that it feels like true to you as a player. Or if this was a kind of thing that was exactly something you were experiencing from like outside as well.
I think it's a little bit of both. I'm overwhelmed by her feelings of what she's going through, but also there's a little bit of me in there in that I too have not ever really dealt with praise very well because I didn't receive it much as a child. So that emotion was overwhelming in connecting with Saphira, but the helplessness of not really knowing how to do even basic things of making coffee are definitely more of a Saphira thing. I also am not a big coffee drinker in the real world. I drink tea mostly.
Me too. Coffee was just available today.
Fair. But yeah, a lot of the overwhelming feelings I'm getting are from Saphira, not necessarily my own personal experience. It's kind of weird.
It's very fucking weird. I just wanted to make sure I understood for, moving forward and stuff. Obviously around some folks we gotta pretend it's all just Saphira, it's all just Morrigan, but anyway, I said it before. Anytime you want to talk through stuff, I'm here. I've done worse things than anything you've ever done. I can almost guarantee it.
Thank you, Morgan. That means a lot to me.
All right, so I'm gonna get out of this so you can wear it, and then I'll get the dress.
Okay.
The fancy one, I mean. Okay. Um,
All right, you guys do the
I don't know, and
clothes.
that's what happens.
You guys do the
Yeah,
clothes
clothes swap.
switcheroo. Everybody starts finishing up their coffee. Mina starts regulating slightly better while being physically cradled by Amma, who also gives up her half of a cup of coffee to Mina, who starts being a more bubbly version of herself than she was when you first saw her this morning. Um, and yeah, everybody starts to go out their day. Philip goes and gets changed, and Mina and him head off to work. Amma gets dressed in her work uniform, which she starts grumbling about, but she also heads to work. Mina opens the portal back to the Shadows base so everybody can go through as they see fit. You guys are roughly left to your own devices. Also, it's 8:55. Do we need to take a bathroom break?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might be a good pausing point for
Let's
sure.
do that.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we will come back and start the rest of our day. Alright, we'll be right back.
Yay.
Alright. And we are back. Mel's going to join us here in a second. They're running behind a bit. But what are you guys going to do with your newly found freedom? You've had some coffee. I'll say that maybe some food was put out at some point, so you've had some breakfast. Maybe just like toast, maybe some eggs, depending on what everybody wants.
So DeLacy did that like scope of the house when he was being restless, so he probably figured out where the bathroom is. So I think his first order of business is going to be to go take a shower
Okay.
because he feels gross.
Yeah. And you guys are essentially alone in the house. Obviously, the shadows have come in and had some breakfast as well. Some of the other members of the other crew have popped in and grabbed some food. But yeah, you're essentially given free reign on the house.
Well,
I want to see how big this tub is. I didn't get to inspect that closely.
It's a nice sized clawfoot tub. You fit
Nice.
You fit comfortably in it. It's
Ritzy.
definitely a
So
rich
you could
person
lay-
bathtub.
Are you gonna clog up the drain though with your fur?
It's not shedding season. How dare you? I am
I'm sorry. That came out of my mouth before I realized I was going to say it. I'm so sorry. It was my instinctual. I don't want to Catman
I mean,
it has
myself.
thumbs. It can handle a brush.
Oh my god, the terror of causing plumbing problems in somebody else's house, though. Oh my
Yes.
god,
Poor guy.
You guys can take a bath if you want to, like take turns taking a quick bath or what have you.
Someone else go outside
I
my
think
bed.
DeLacy needs a minute.
Yep. But
The absolute horror.
you guys had thought about doing some stuff with your day. Where do you want to start?
Well, I could go to clinic, try to earn a little bit more money, at least for food, for our inevitable voyage.
Are you going to be able
Um,
to with all the wanted poster and everything? Because yours wasn't. You didn't get a wanted poster, right?
Nope.
Cool.
I was avoided,
I think there's a
so I can.
missing file, like a missing photo flyer for Saphira, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a wanted poster for Fox and
But the
Lakey?
face is mostly covered.
Yeah,
I
Fox
think
is-
Lakey is maybe the
Fox
most.
is vague. Lakey is definitely the most easily identified on the wanted posters.
Who else has wanted posters? I don't have that in my notes.
I think it was.
Is that it?
I think it was
I
just
think it
you
was
three.
just that bunch. Yeah. I
'Cause
had like
I
an
think Boss-
invisibility cloak.
Yeah, well, no, you don't have an invisibility cloak anymore. Halia took it back.
I don't anymore, but I
But
had
you
it
had
during
at
that
the time.
altercation.
Yeah, at the time.
And then I think most
wanting
other
to-
people just ran right into the portal.
Yeah.
So.
Because I think we were going to go to the Questers Guild to find out more information about Doug's kid. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
And then I think after
to do that.
then if I remember correctly, the track was go to the questing guild, get information about Doug's kid, then see about getting passage out into the open sea. Correct?
Akemi gave us an address to go to and mention her name, and theoretically we'll get a deal or something. But yeah, I agree. Let's go to the Questers Guild first to have any background information. Someone renting us a boat might ask us, like, how far we're going, or I don't know, things like that.
I was thinking more just information on like more Doug's kid, like how far off did they set out? Did they have any idea where they were going? Did they have a heading? Stuff like that. I thought that's what we were mainly looking for.
What they
Just
look like. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one. What do they look like? Mordec's gonna drop on a ship, and be like, "Which one of you is mine?"
You know, not
He's gonna start singing a gorilla
Not
song, and whoever
Francis,
sings
bro.
along, he's like, "That's the one."
But which gorilla song? Which phase?
True. Yeah,
Okay,
he tries.
but yeah, DeLacy is going to
All of the
definitely
spaces.
bathe first, but he only has his one set of clothes, so it does a little good, but it's better than nothing. But he's when he does come out, he's not going to slick his hair back like he normally would. He just lets it kind of like air dry, and he's very fluffy, and it
As one
wants to
does.
go. It wants to go everywhere.
Cute.
He's Kit Kat. Essentially, got a little bit of a lion's mane going on, and he would
A
let
little
him.
bit of a Mancoon.
Uh, but anyone who wanted to go like after, he'd let them know like it's free if you want to use it.
Yeah, like you guys can
Because
take
listen,
turns taking baths if you want to. It's been a few
if
days.
anyone was like, no, if anyone's like, no, I'm good, he's gonna go. Listen, I need you to understand how strong my sense of smell is. You ain't good, please.
Fine.
Fire believes in
Vera will
hygiene.
take a bath.
Yeah, you guys also kind of have
The
free
way she
reign over the
says that to
house
Morrigan,
if you wanted to
she's
check
gonna
anything
whack him a little
out.
bit. Sorry, what'd you say?
That
Pete?
was
You guys also have free reign over the house if you wanted to check any spaces out. Barring obviously
oh
don't go
yeah,
outside, but
and don't go by the windows. I remember that.
yeah.
I think Saphira is going to be more inclined to kind of roam and search the house than actually like going out, knowing that even with a change of clothes, like she's still going to be noticeable. Like it when at night it was okay because she can hide in shadows and dark, but like we're now daylight, so I think Saphira is going to offer more to stay at the house and kind of roam around and kind of search the house, like not necessarily search, but like roam the house and kind of just inquire, searching around, looking at things and seeing, keeping her mind busy at this point. She's very hesitant to leave during the daylight, knowing that there's a possibility someone might recognize her even with the short hair.
I'm gonna have another mug of that fucking milk because that was delicious.
Okay.
One for the road.
Yeah, all right. So, once everyone's kind of cleaned up and stuff, Morgan's gonna try to gather folks, uh, and just double check the general plan of like going to the Questers Guild. She's a bit anxious to get a jump start on this stuff, so like
Yeah.
understandable people want to get cleaned up, but also has been just slightly impatient about it, and so gathers folks up,
I'll
asking
say we
about
wake
that.
Fox up. Just so that he's
Yeah,
tagging along.
Mm.
Somebody gives him some coffee
yeah.
and a little bit
Morrigan
of
will go
breakfast,
wake him
but
up. No, Morgan opens the door and is like, "Are you dead or what?" Throws something at him like a pillow, and then walks out.
all right,
I
you
love
gather
that so
everybody
much.
up. I'll say that probably DeLacy and Lakey
He's
both
up.
generally know where the Questers Guild is. I don't think you guys have ever been in, but I think you guys know where
Nah.
it is, and can kind of lead the way.
Yeah. We'll gladly do so. To DeLacy, this has always been sort of like a place to kind of steer a little more clear of than seek out, but you gotta know where it is to not be there. So, uh, yeah, we're getting there. Are we able to get there by foot, or would we need to like do some sort of like train hopping situation?
So unfortunately, because you are in Philip's house, if you go out the front door, you will be spotted by the people watching his house. So the rule is you gotta leave
Which
through the
portal do
Shadows
we go through?
headquarters where there are no trains, so you do have to
Yep.
hoof it a little bit on your own to catch a train.
Okay.
Which means
Okay.
you gotta catch the ferry again.
Okay. That's great. That's great for me.
Oh, actually, no, I
Desi,
take that back.
Desi, hold it
No,
together.
wait. Hold on. I take that back. You can hop from the shadows into the portal
Yeah, it should
in
be another
Ziv's
portal.
bedroom, because that will get you to the port side faster.
Oh, thank God. I rolled a 1 on his composure again.
The mere thought, the panic.
I'm already getting ready to be out on the open ocean. That's gonna take some momentum to be okay with.
It's not even the ocean, it's a river.
I'm scared of that, but watch this. I'm so brave. But once through that portal and into portside, the Lakey's back. Hooray! We can take over the leading of the way towards the Questers Guild.
Yeah, and when you pop through into the
Dang it!
clinic, oh, no more Mal.
Yes, Normal?
When you pop through
There
into
is
the
Mal.
clinic, Ziv is there,
There is
says
no
good
Mal.
morning to you, seems a little confused about why Briar isn't coming to work, but just kind of lets you guys go.
Well, hey,
Oh, here. Yeah, he was thinking about it. He was thinking about coming to work with his fiance. You know, he was considering it.
Yeah, we're a bad influence. It is what it is.
Hey,
hi dear.
give me a roll there, Briar. Pick the right one.
Did you guys bring Lakey on whatever is happening
Yes.
here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
just leaves. He just leaves. He's like, I've had a great morning. This is going to be terrible, and just walks right out of the clinic.
So is he staying to watch?
I rolled an 18. Thank you so much.
Ziv looks a little bit upset. Just a little bit.
Oh.
You know, you could just tell him what you're going to do, or you could go to work for the day. Those are viable options, both.
I'll be over. So he sighs and approaches Zev. Uh, that's what he should have done before being swept up into a mansion. Uh, good morning. Yeah,
I
I
don't know
got
why in my
nothing.
head Delacey's
Sorry.
behind. I don't know why my head Delacey's in the back. Like, God, come on, do the talking thing. Talk.
Um, I'm sorry, I'm freezing. Shit.
I mean, would you like Ziv
Um,
to talk and confront, or?
yes, please. I, I'm,
Okay,
I'm
Ziv
blanking.
Ziv sees you floundering a little bit and recognizes it from whatever he knew of you before you can remember. Um, and says, I was in the room when you made your plan with your friends to go after your friend's child. I know what you're doing. What I'm upset about is you didn't say anything to me about it. You were just gonna leave town without talking to me about it again. And the last time you did this, it was years before you came back again. And you can't even bring yourself to say anything? How long will you be gone?
Not even sure if we can get a boat immediately. So we probably have some time to actually talk about it. Um, though you're right, I did make a decision without discussing anything with you. Um, I had meant to stay and speak with you last night, but I was I was worried that was going to be a burden on you. This, but that was the wrong call. I should have trusted myself and stayed, but I didn't.
Your friends are leaving. You should probably go.
Okay.
Just promise me you'll come back this time.
I'll come back this evening.
Fine.
That I will do. I promise.
Okay. Ziv kind of gently gestures you out of the door, and closes it behind you. I assume DeLacy at some point snuck out in the middle of that conversation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were like, I'm just gonna sit and watch,
Like,
and I was like,
right.
oh, that is the wrong call.
The second it started, he was like, "Nope, I'm out of here. Bye. I'm abandoning my friend to this."
Oh man.
Meanwhile, Hayes was just panicking.
Alright.
Ah,
But you guys are set loose,
Gotta
headed
go.
towards the Questers Guild.
It's much funnier if the Lacey was actually in the room and just pulled the clock down and was hiding behind it the same way
Yeah.
that Smalls was.
Yeah.
He just hid behind a plant in the doctor's office.
Yeah. Why not? I got a plant.
I mean,
I'm a
look,
spy. I can
sometimes when you
hide.
roll a nat, sometimes when you roll a nat 20 in stealth, you gotta use the best that you got at hand. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen more ludicrous
I mean, that
things
was a
happen.
17. That was a 17. I am one with the plant.
and when
It's the lovely ficus you have here.
Iris at least like past the water fountain, he's going to mutter to himself, I am bad at being a boyfriend or a fiance, husband, whatever the fuck I am. Jesus. Oh,
That bad, huh? Yeah.
What
I
it's
can tell
worth,
you're
that's probably the
trying.
calmest spat I've ever had in my life. At least he wasn't throwing anything at me. That was nice, I guess.
You've had exes throw shit at you?
He points to his horns.
Oh, that's how that happened.
Or I don't know. Maybe I took a missile to the face. I don't know. Uh, right. So where's this guild place?
Uh,
I need a task, something.
your task is currently following me and Mr. Quickstep. We know what place is, don't we?
Awesome.
It's kind of giving like you look like help me. Please.
Lakey has no idea why he has never been this happy to be outside before in his life, but he's just kind of reveling in it and refusing to let anything ruin his day. And cheerfully starts off towards the Questers Guild.
Yeah, the Questers Guild.
Morgan is.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Morgan's gonna give Briar another one of those honey candies, and a pat on the arm. I guess you're much taller than me. Um, in understanding, as we walk towards the Questers Guild.
Thanks, Morgan.
The Questers Guild is in northern
Um,
Portside, so it's not too far away from where you guys are going. You can take a train on another loop to get there and get off fairly close to it. As you get closer, you obviously Lakey and DeLacy know what they're looking for, but you see this building come into view, and it says the Questers Guild of Starlight City in a really nicely hand painted font on a really nice sign on the grungiest looking building you have ever seen in your life.
Hmm.
It is
Must be a
very
new
clear that
sign.
the sign is probably better kept than the rest of the building. You don't know how long they've been in this building, but like it very clearly needs some upkeep that it is not getting.
I guess they wouldn't usually spend a lot of time in there if they're questing.
Yes,
No,
but
they do
you know,
not.
good looking sign though, I guess.
Yeah, it's a really good sign. Let's stay positive. Good sign.
Yeah, it's literally a
Is
good
that is that a good sign or is that a good sign?
yes.
Are you trying to give me some shit over here, or what?
No, I'm saying, is it a good is it a
I
good
hear
sign or is it a
you.
good sign?
Okay, we're walking in.
Yeah, you're hearing the joke, but you ain't giving me an answer. So,
You
Because
walk
you know
in
what
fine
I
if you
through
feel
don't.
like.
the tall door frames to this dilapidated building and are met with probably one of the darkest lit buildings you've been in, including Philip's house where all the curtains are drawn, and you quickly come to realize that all of the windows on this building are boarded up from the inside.
Oh man.
Um, all
Oh
there
man.
seem to be like little
Favorite.
cubicles set up where people have lanterns and like kind of like workspaces with tables and like makeshift walls that they've built out of plywood. Uh, and there's a man sitting at the front. It's kind of like a podium, like you would see at a restaurant. He's sitting on a bar stool behind a podium, and he's staring at you as soon as you come in.
All yours, Miss Morgan. Sick 'em.
He's just a little goblin guy. He's got overalls on, kind of wild,
Alright.
unkempt looking hair, little glasses.
Yeah, Morgan is pretty taken aback at these surroundings, but once the eyes are met with this goblin fella, is gonna walk over to him. Hello. We're looking for my child, Vespa Faye. What can you tell me about whatever mission that they're on?
What's the password?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That is not the password. What's the password?
Can I get a hint?
No.
The password, you know what? I'm gonna cast Bamboozle. Oh, okay. No, wait. Go ahead.
I was just saying, Lakey taps Morgan on the shoulder and just like drops a couple gold coins in her hand and just goes, like gestures at the guy, like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Determined this will work. Slaps it down on the podium. Here's your fucking password.
That is not the password. Are these your fees to join the Questers Guild?
If I do join, will I learn the password?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, I'm joining.
This is an MLM. Everybody run.
He hands you basically a contract that states that you won't tell non-questers about questing things. He also keeps it very secret from the other people that are not at the podium currently. He's only talking to you. So if they want to join, they also have to contribute 5 gold coins to join.
Does the contract say anything about what will happen if I break it?
It does not. It's more like an oath. They're asking you to, like, keep the mission parameters within the people who are part of the mission, essentially. It's more of an honor thing.
I sign it Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah.
Very well.
And slide it back to him.
Ziggy.
That makes us the spiders from Mars.
Okay, so what can you tell me about Vespa? I'm in.
First of all, the password. And he leans over to you and whispers in your ear. Is Wobbledinger.
There's no way it's
I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down.
Why would it not be?
Because that's ridiculous.
It's the founder of the Questers Guild. But everyone forgets his name.
Okay. Y'all forget the founder of your guild?
No, everyone else does. So only the people who are in the guild would remember it.
Okay, I hear you, kid. I hear you. Yeah, Wobbledinger.
Alright. Now, you're looking for Vesper.
Yeah, that's right.
Come this way. You leave your followers behind.
Okay, yeah, I'll be right back, guys.
He's just being cagey.
Boss.
All right,
He doesn't.
boss.
They don't go too far. This guy is kind of short. He's like 4'2". He's not very tall. And he says, first of all,
okay.
my name is Zithromaeus Pobblebrook.
Zithromaeus, is that like your first name, or is
No. Well,
all of that one name, or?
it's 2 names. My first name and my last name.
Alright, yeah. Okay. Just try to be clear, you know. I'll call you Zith.
I've never had a nickname. And he keeps walking. He doesn't go terribly far. You guys can still see Lymel. He looks like he's about in his 70s, by the way. He's not a young man.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have called him a kid in that case.
And he kind of leads you over to a cubicle, and you, I think, would very quickly recognize your child's handwriting.
Yep.
Now, let's see.
All right, cool. Yeah, I just start looking through everything, just rifling
Yeah,
through, trying to find any information I can.
He's looking, like, the cubicle has a couple of walls on it, there's notes pinned to it, and he says, here, I think Vesper's gone to these, the sunken shoals and limpid pools. Yes, Mal?
Sunken shores of...
Sunken shoals and limpid pools.
Goals.
Mal has something to say.
Wasn't there just a giant to-do about signing a contract about how one does not share the mission parameters without people not on the mission?
Well, Morrigan is now on the mission, and you guys are left at the door.
And now we're sharing the mission.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
So, this guy's...
Place is clearly well organized.
Basically, if you
Can't
join
tell
the
by the
club...
sign outside.
I know.
I'm just making sure that I have the correct vibe check on this place.
Because Morrigan joined the Questers Guild, Morrigan is now privy to the information contained
Ziggy Stardust did. Ziggy Stardust joined.
So Morgan's committing tax fraud. Got it.
Yeah.
I may
the first time.
have just done that thing where I have a stupid idea and roll absurdly high.
Wow. Okay, what's up?
Go off.
Oh, I should have had Lakey look over the contract. That's part of his job. That would have been good.
So, Lakey pulls the scarf that Morrigan gave him out of his pocket, shakes it out a little bit, then ties it over his ears and drops into like a weird hunched posture, and then sneaks up on the two of them and says to the goblin, "There you are! I've been trying to give you the password for 10 minutes now! Wobble digger!"
Good heavens. Well,
Blaze is just watching.
I don't
amazement.
recognize you. I'm so
Incredible.
sorry. I didn't even hear you come in.
Guys, it's part of the mission.
Oh, I see. Where does your quest lead you?
Like,
this is magnificent.
right here. I've been sent to look for someone named, and he's like kind of looking at Morrigan like, anytime you want to jump in here, pal, that would be great. I've been sent to look for someone named
Ziggy?
Ziggy. Are you named Ziggy? This is all very like 5-year-old like playing with kids kind of like melodrama shenanigans. There is no actual training here. There is a nat 20 on the die though, so we're going with it.
Why would you name Ziggy? Ziggy just joined the guild.
It's like fate. It's like the gods set it out to be so.
It was a sign that we are on the correct path. For, and he leans in very conspiratorially, the mission. And then backs away and looks around to make sure nobody heard.
I see. Well, then you must also be after this Vesper Fae.
I don't want to say too much about the mission too loudly.
Just a big nod. Just.
Well, may Galanan bless you as you seek him.
This one.
Them at.
This one gets it.
Oh, I see. Well, may Galanan bless you as you seek him and his quest, as well as this Vesper Fae.
And
Good kid.
yeah, I think so. What do they what do they what do they look like? I've heard great things about this person, but
Yes, their name came to me in a dream, so I have not seen
Now,
them, but I was sent to seek them.
well, there were two of them, and I can never remember which one was which. There was Vesper, and I think it was their girlfriend. Or maybe it was the other way around. Maybe Vesper was the girlfriend. I don't remember. But one of them was an elemental and one of them was human.
Very good. Very good. Yes, this is very good indeed.
Morgan's starting to piece things together in her head and feels like an idiot.
Lakey kind of
Is
looks
trying
over
to
to
suppress this
Morgan.
from her face.
Like
Yeah.
there's just like another glance of, do we need more? Like how? Give me some direction here, pal. I got like it's
Line,
that
line,
improv,
line.
right? It's the
Is there
improv
anything-
style. Like just throw me literally anything else. I'm out. I need
Mhm.
something, please, for the love of God.
So you said it could be either the sunken shoals or the lipid pools,
Well,
and you're not
it's
sure which?
both. It's both at the same
both.
time. It's a place. Do you have your map?
I've got it out right here. You can, you're welcome to stay with me, wise rabbit sage, or if you know, or I can get the information myself. Pulls out the notebook and the map, and is waiting to write things down.
Oh, well, that's not the right map. You've only got the Starlight City map. Hang on. And he goes and digs in a back corner of the area and gives you a world map.
Shit! All right.
Which you didn't have before.
Thanks, Zith.
Of course. You can't really be a quester without a map.
Yeah,
How would you keep track of
touche.
things?
I'm glad
That's a
I don't
very
even
nice
know.
notebook right there. Where did you get it?
Heirloom.
Oh, I've seen a lot of those lately. Must be a lot of heirlooms. Well,
Big family.
so what leads you to this Vesper? Why are we? What information does he hold? Did he stumble upon something interesting? Or them, excuse me. Did they stumble upon something interesting?
I would love to tell you, but quest stars can't do it. Not today.
Well, if Ruthana is involved, yes, you should bear that in mind.
Someday though, Zith. And Lakey kind of like scoops an arm around him and just goes, all will be revealed.
Yes, in due time. All in due
due
time.
Well, I look
time.
forward to your report so we can share the knowledge with all.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
All the knowledge. Everyone. Good.
Doug is fighting for his life not to laugh.
I hope you find Vesper in good spirits, you know. It's not exactly the safest location to go hunting for Galanin, but I suppose what better place?
What is it we should look out for when we're heading out there?
Oh, sharks, sirens, creatures of the deep.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Plus anything
Well,
that
you
might
know what
eat
they
from those pools.
You know what they say, Zith. If it were easy to find the questing god, he would have been found by now. And like he just kind of like gently chucks him on the shoulder.
He's had a good run, that's for sure. It's been a long time.
Of course he's had a good run. No one's caught him yet. And kind of breaks into a little bit of a Statler and a Waldorf laugh.
Oh lord.
I think Zith will go with him.
Oh,
I love this so much.
Lacey is so fucking proud of the both of them right now. Like they are lying through their teeth. This is amazing. I'm so proud.
Well, we wish you well, Zith, and we're looking forward to bringing the vast wealth of knowledge we'll have to share when we communicate with Vespa Faye.
And you can be proud of the role you played here today. Zith, you will know what you have done to help.
Your name will be marked down in history.
Oh, very well.
And like, you will know what you have done to help. And like, he leans it again, conspiratorially. The mission. And then just like backs up. And then keeps backing up. And then backs all the way out. To the room where everybody else is waiting.
Zith, this starts
Yeah,
waving
Morgan's
as you
gonna
guys.
follow.
Zith starts
Yeah.
waving as you guys start to leave, and says, "Well, it's been lovely meeting you, Ziggy, and stranger and stranger still. May you find the answer to the quest."
Yes, and you.
He bows back, and you guys are free to leave. Having gained some information and had one of probably the most strange experiences you've had in this game so far.
Yeah, Morgan's gonna, try to keep it cool, walking out the door, get a block away or so, and is gonna give, like, a friendly, but also kind of hard, like, push against Lakey, like, what the hell was that?
It was magnificent. Glorious.
Have you, like Lakey's untying the babushka and like gently refolding the he's actually gonna tie it around his neck. He's gonna roll it up like a little bandana and tie it around his neck. And he's gonna be like, have you seen how many siblings I have?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, lots of playing, yeah. Well, I don't know how I feel, but we sure pulled it off. Yeah, I guess high five.
Lacey's somewhere between genuine and a joke says, I think you're both ready for the big times.
That's right, it's you and me.
If rabbits could blush.
He could probably be shown in his ears or something.
Yeah,
Just saying.
your ears are turning red.
We rolled a 12 on that blush stifle, so it wasn't all the way. So
That certainly cheered me up.
Alright, so now you have a heading.
Boat captain. Lakey
Yeah.
tries to distract everyone.
Captain. So Lacey's already marching towards the address that Kemi gave them.
Lakey has it. Lakey, your address
Never
reads
mind.
The Legacy, Dock 47.
Very good.
You have any idea where this is then?
Lakey like shakes out the hastily scribbled map and points at it. It's right here.
How can it be so smart and a fucking idiot at the same time? I love it. And then if moths could blush, realizing what she just said.
Lacey in the background having a moment like, oh my god, it's fucking happening.
It's happening! It's happening!
Everybody calm down!
Somebody boil some water! Why? I don't know what's happening! Yeah, I think it's legacy time, which is like Clobberin time, but with more fantastics because our party
Yeah.
figured them forward.
I'll say
I
you
don't know.
guys take some time to figure out where Dock 47 is exactly, but they're numbered, so you find it pretty easily once you figure out like where the numbers start and where they, you know, where they pick up. So you're able to find the dock fairly easily. It is a medium-sized schooner. The ships are obviously not drawn because they're at port. But the walkway is there for you guys to hypothetically approach the ship. The ship looks like it's in really good shape. It's very pretty. Definitely the
far out
picture
is
of
that
a
dock?
fantasy ship.
Nice.
How far out into the water do we have to go to get to this?
I mean,
This
it's
ship?
probably a longish dock, but you're on, you know, a dock. It's a fairly large dock.
Lacey is making sure he is in the middle of the group as we go.
What was the captain's name again?
You don't know yet.
Excellent. Did Akemi tell us to name drop her?
Yes, but she did mention not to
Hold
name
on a
drop the
second.
shadows.
Right. Okay, I remember that.
Hold on a second.
Guess we're gonna approach
What are we holding on for?
the boat.
Okay.
Oh no, that was just me like remembering something. Carry
Okay.
on.
Got it. Yeah, I guess we're gonna approach the boat.
Mhm.
Yes.
Hail. Leaky's gonna call it "Hail the Legacy."
You see a pair of rabbit ears stick up over the edge of the crow's nest, looking down. But it's not a rabbit face, it's a human face with rabbit ears. And you see this person shout down, downwards onto the ship, and you hear some scrabbling on deck. Before you see the most resplendently dressed cockatoo you have ever seen in your life.
Oh dear God.
Yes! I love birds!
Uh,
I swear if Chris is in his name, I'm gonna die.
If what is in his name?
Crust.
No.
Oh, that would be too easy.
God, for every 20 there is balance. Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
Avast ye and well met,
No.
oh
No.
Legacy. We come to seek your service.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna roll a die.
Hey Ronan, how's it going?
God, I rolled a nat one too.
Yes!
Avast ye,
What is his name?
landlubber!
No!
Oh my god.
Can I interest you in
Oh, this
some
is going great.
refreshments?
We have come to parley with the master of this great ship, so we may set forth upon the glorious ocean and seek our fortune.
Well, that's very
I think it's
convenient
true.
for you because I'm the master of this ship. Why don't you come on board?
Lacey just leaned over to Morgan like, can you believe this shit is working?
When
Done.
an idiot meets an idiot coming through the rye. Thank you, good shipkeep. We humbly accept thy offer. And Lakey, absolutely devoid of any notice of wrongdoing, just kind of turns around and gives everybody the thumbs up, and then
Yes.
let's go up the stairs.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you guys are able to walk onto the deck, all 7 of you. This cockatoo has the most gorgeous outfit on you've ever seen in your life. Lakey, I don't even think you need to roll to know that that is why Akemi knows this man.
So, question, time out. Saphira's not here. Saphira's still back at the house because she didn't
Right.
want to go out in the day. So you said 7 and it threw me.
Oh, okay, I thought you were with them. I didn't
Got it.
realize you were staying behind.
No. Yeah, I stayed behind because she didn't want to go out in the day for risk of getting caught. Like, she was afraid
Okay.
that she might get caught even in the daytime.
Okay.
All right, so we're all 6 on board.
Yeah.
Then.
The captain goes and kind of like does one of those fancy coat flips as he sits down on this chair that's just out on the deck. His crew are kind of like peeking around corners. You can see that they're kind of a diverse crew. Like you can still see the rabbit ears from up in the crow's nest, kind of just peeking down. So, you're looking for a ship?
Yes.
Yes.
My friend Akemi told me that the captain of the Legacy was resplendent and able and always fit for adventure.
Well, and you kind of see him preen and fluff up a little bit, like he's pleased. Akemi always was much of a flatterer.
I am
Very nice of
Lakey
her to say.
Quickstep,
Is she doing well?
She's doing quite well. We made her acquaintance after visiting her shop and befriending her. And after some acquaintance, Lakey is slowly starting to slip back into normal Lakey parlance and less of the Lakey on the high seas edition.
Morgan's relieved.
She after some acquaintance, she sent us to you when we had mentioned that we were going to look for a friend of ours, perhaps on the ocean. I am Lakey Quickstep. This is Morgan.
Hello there, Morgan Fleck.
Hello.
She
and
is
then
the real one who has the details. So I will leave it to her to do the conversating.
Well, it's very nice to meet all of you.
Yeah.
My name is Captain Barnaby Ballery. I am
Nice to meet you, Captain.
Long the captain here. My crew is around somewhere, and as he turns, they kind of all like duck behind again, like they don't want to get caught staring. They're not worried about you seeing them, just him. So, why are you going after your friend?
We're concerned about the danger that they might be in on this epic quest that they're on. I'm related to this person. I'm told that they were heading to the sunken shoals and the lipid pools. Is there a chance that we could come to an arrangement about traveling to these places with your esteemed crew?
Now, why would you want to travel there? Just for this friend? It's quite dangerous.
I mean, of course, we're willing to pay whatever price it would take. But I mean, yeah, it's my kid. I mean, do you have kids? You know what that's like.
He says, no, I don't have any children, but that does touch my heart a
Okay.
bit. You see
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of
they're
the
a good
crew
kid.
members comes out, and it is this half-elf woman who looks like she's seen a number of years. She looks like she's in her like late 50s. Very, very suntanned by being out on the sea a lot, or at least at port a lot. And she goes, Captain, you know, that would make a great story. And kind of like looks at you guys like, story.
Yeah, it would be legendary. You'd be remembered for the ages.
The ages? Yes, Captain. You know, helping a person find their lost child, why that would just be something people would love to hear about back at shore.
Imagine the songs
Heroic.
they'd write about you. Imagine
Ballads.
The
the
generousness.
ballads. The
It's not
bravery and generosity and uh, determination of such a splendid captain.
Well, I suppose I should take that into account. Now, if I were to do this, would you be crewing on board, or would you be portaling from somewhere else? Do you have your own wizard?
Uh, yeah, we have a wizard. Morgan gives a quick glance around to everyone to make sure this is true as she's saying it. I think we were imagining being able to help crew the
Oh,
ship.
I see. Sometimes, and he gestures to who you see beside him, and she says, Lady Valiant, I'm the first mate here.
Lady Valiant.
pleasure to meet you.
Now, normally, it's standard for every ship to have a singer, a doctor, and a wizard on board. Wizards are standard practice. Singers are a little bit less common, but still helpful, especially if you live near Tethys Rest, which is where you seem to want to go. But sometimes passengers prefer to just set up a portal on board the ship and have the ship go where they want it to go, and then pop back out of said portal whenever arrival is. Wizards are standard practice because if the ship goes down, it's best to have somewhere to get off at, even when you're in mid-sea.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So small.
Can I consult with my group real quick on
Of
this
course.
one?
And she
Morgan turns around and
immediately
gestures
turns to
for
her
a huddle.
captain and is like trying to hype him up, like, this is a thing we could go do. It would be fun. Like,
Yeah, she's the best. Yeah, I'm gesture for everyone to huddle up.
Okay, what are we thinking about the portal situation versus like staying on here and helping? Briar, portal could be good for you because you could spend more time at the hospital with your guy, your fiance, man. Which might be good because it.
Yeah.
No judgment. Felt a little tense. Leaving with everyone would be very good for people that were on the wanted posters, though. What are we thinking, guys?
Personally, I like the portal idea better because the sooner we can get back on the shore and continue with the mess we got going on over here, but also as a safety measure in case things go south in the seas.
Okay, yeah. Good point.
We can do both.
Also a good point, yeah.
I can cast portal and tether it to somewhere, so we can all go back, and then I can tether myself and use gate to pop to either side of the portal and reestablish them as need be. So Briar could go to work and then come back and be on the boat, or we could offer to go and regularly fetch supplies so that the sailors have fresh food all the time, instead of having to bring it with them and deal with all that added extra weight.
Is that gonna take a
Which,
lot out of you to do? Magically, I mean.
it's no more taxing than saving a child from a burning building, or grabbing someone off of a stage that they don't want to be on.
I do recall you passing out after that. That's why I'm asking.
You've never needed a nap?
Sugar, I'm a cat. I need lots of naps.
I
Okay, I
wasn't
really
about to comment on the new window in your glass house.
All right, kids, let's calm down. Let's take it down a notch. Can't believe I'm the one saying that. All right. I think that's the best idea. I think it's all the best features of all of the options. Everyone good with that one, where we have like the gate tethers there, so people that can go back and forth can do that. People that want to need to stay here can stay here.
Yeah, I think that's logical and seems smart. Um,
Okay, cool.
I
I don't know how to dismiss a huddle actually. Break
Oh, you
and
break. Break.
huddle done.
You break.
This is something Doug should absolutely know that I don't know personally.
As you guys have been talking, a couple of
Actually-
other crew members have come out and are all talking to the captain and are trying to, like, kind of hype him up about the prospect of going on an adventure. Like,
Hey, like, you think you can go back to the wise old sage and drum up his emotions a bit again?
I don't think you need to do that. The
Morgan's
first mate,
completely joking anyway.
the first mate, Valiant, turns to you and said, "Have you decided what you wanted to do?"
We're thinking of setting up the portal, having a good majority of our group also help crew for the ship, while a couple of us might travel back to where we're from
Okay.
for a couple of obligations, like jobs and stuff.
Okay, and then in terms of provisions, will you be providing your own?
We will actually be able to go back into town. We're also very eager and willing to grab any kind of materials, supplies we need for the ship, whether it's for ourselves or if you guys are running low on anything, we're happy to go grab some stuff like that.
Of course, our
We
wizard
will
does
provide.
the
Yeah, we can provide portal service at no cost.
same. Yes. And by the way, our wizard, isosceles, and she shouts, "Hey,
The
boss!
triangle?
Hey, boss!" A blue
this is
wizard
not
frog
Bermuda.
pokes his head out from the below decks and says, "What do you want?" He looks very much like Boss, but he's a little blue guy.
Oh,
Boss is
shit.
Oh
gonna
my God.
lose it, but he's not. He too shocked to speak. He just like taps his feet, points. Like, are you guys seeing this?
Yeah, I'm
Isosceles
saying it.
points back
I'm
at
saying
you
it, bud.
and says, "A brother!" And he's gonna come over and immediately hug you, even though you've never met this man in your life.
Immediately, boss hugs him right back. Doesn't matter. A bro is a bro.
A
A
bro
homie
is
is
a
a
bro.
homie.
And I think that's where we're going to end the session for the night. We will pick up here post-hug in 2 weeks when we play this campaign again. Next week we will do Monster Hunters.
Yay!
Absolute the highest
Yeah.
of note.
All right, well, we will see you guys next week. I hope everybody has a good night.
Bye.
Bye. Farewell.